water is a water for every occasion. On the field of sports, at your workplace, just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
CaribJet, the award-winning agent. We are the oldest and most experienced travel company in Grenada. Specialists to the Middle East, Africa and India. Number 1 to Cuba. Number 1 for church groups and sports groups. We are agents for Caribbean Airlines, Air France, KLM, BA, Virgin, Air Canada, WestJet, Emirates and Qatar. For worldwide flights, WhatsApp 534-7755 or caribjet.com.
How you store foods can help give it a longer shelf life. Store fresh foods away from ranges or refrigerator exhaust. Heat causes many foods to spoil more quickly. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
The Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, in collaboration with the NAP Global Network and the GCRUISE Project, presents Everyone in Action for Climate Change Adaptation, a series of community meetings on climate change adaptation and resilience. Here are the dates to remember. Starting at 5 p.m., Monday 9th September, Mount Craven Community Center, St. Patrick. Wednesday 11th September, Granville Secondary School, St. Andrew. Thursday 12th September, St. John Anglican School, Guave for St. John and St. Mark. Monday 16th September, The Canal, St. David. Tuesday 17th September, Boca Secondary School, St. George. And on Friday 20th September at 10 a.m., we'll be in Carriacou at the Mermaid Hotel. Let's talk climate change. Let's talk adaptation. Let's talk resilience. See you there.
Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Fund your summer plans with a new Visa credit card and get 5,000 bonus reward points on approval. Or you can get discounted interest rates with financing of up to $50,000 unsecured. With Co-op Bank, you have a future you can bank on. Apply today. Special terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
This is the MTV Evening News for Monday, the 16th of September. The news headlines are in association with Courts Grenada Limited. In the news this evening, 69-year-old farmer of St. Mark dies of an apparent drowning in Duquesne on Sunday. Attempts to manipulate government's Hurricane Beryl assistance to farmers delaying payouts. Gwen Lake annual debate begins on Wednesday with the preliminary round. And in sport, a competitive weekend for the teams playing in the Grenada Football Association's Premier League 2024. Now the details to those and other stories to look to at the public forecast information. It'll all be right after the break right here on MTV. Stay with us.
The first segment of MTV Evening News is brought to you in association with Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening, Tony Julian with the details. Duquesne Beach claimed the life of 69-year-old farmer of Industry St. Mark, Lane Prince, on Sunday afternoon. Preliminary reports suggest that the deceased went swimming when he encountered difficulties in the water. He was discovered on the seashore by friends. CPR was administered, but as we hear in this Kaylee Flavaney report, Sunday's drowning occurred at around 3:30 p.m.
One of the eyewitnesses at the time of the incident and friend of the deceased, Denson Edwards, told MTV News that he was called upon by a resident in the area to assist.
When I came, one by the name of Omi and somebody else was pulling out the gentleman from the sea. Basically pulling out the gentleman first. So I immediately, went. I turned him at the side. He was pumping his belly. A lot of water was coming out. A lot of water was coming out from his nose and his mouth. So I kind of took charge of the situation because I'm a qualified EMT. I did some training a couple of years ago, and we was qualified to do emergency medical technician. So I administered proper CPR on him. I got a pulse from him. I got him. You could see he was slightly moving his throat, so he was trying to regurgitate the water and vomiting. So in the process of the vomiting coming out, I was taking fresh water to wash out his mouth, to continue giving him the mouth-to-mouth.
According to the eyewitness, the victim appeared dead before the medical team arrived, so he was transported to the Victoria Health Centre. It was reported that medical assistance could not have been rendered at the facility, and as such, he was transported to the Guelph Medical Station, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. He extended his condolences to the family.
When we reached in Guelph, he had a slight pulse still because I was on top of him and I felt the pulse. So I was bawling out to the nurses and them were listening, you need CPR. And they took over from us. I heard one of them was asking for a pocket mask and what. Well, I was sick outside, Mr. Butchon was sick outside, and they brought him inside. And, they actually took over from it. And when we recovered ourselves, and when basically the doctor come and said the gentleman, was pronounced dead. It was a kind of sad loss for us. But, the sad thing about it is that about 5 minutes after we go, I understand the ambulance came on the beach. And I know if the ambulance did come on the beach, that would have been the better vehicle to perform the CPR on him. So that's the only regret that we had. All my blessings and, sympathy goes out to the family. His son was there, and his son actually saw I blowing air in his father's mouth. He couldn't thank me more than that. And, he really felt it, and he saw that we tried our best with him. But as I said, maybe look at changes, maybe look at circumstances. You could look back at it now and say if. But at the same time, it's sad for the community, it's sad for Duquesne, it's sad for the beach. And we didn't really expect that.
Another eyewitness and friend of the deceased, Linton Bertrand, stated that he also assisted with performing CPR. He said Prince will be remembered as a hard-working and humble farmer.
I think if we stay here and we do the CPR and the ambulance come and the ambulance meet us here by rolling him, I find that's over. Then we take him and go and put him on the van, and then you can't do the thing good, and then the van swinging. So, you turn him, let the water come out, Everybody was sad, Yeah, it was real sad, But we do a great job still, that helping him, Because, certain people don't want to put him out in and do CPR and put him out in other people's mouth, So he was, yeah. Because that happened with a lady, a girl already, and I saved her life, that doing the CPR, and we bring up in the health center, and she spent 8 days in the hospital and survived, Yeah.
For MTV News, Kayla Flavaney.
During a recent online program, Grenada's Minister of Finance confirmed that the disbursement of hurricane relief funds for farmers is set to begin. However, evidence has shown that some individuals are trying to manipulate the system, which could have legal consequences. We have more in this report.
During Sunday's NDC Heartbeat program, Minister of Finance Dennis Cornwall confirmed that payments to farmers impacted by Hurricane Beryl as part of government's support initiatives will commence during the third week in September. The delay in disbursement, Cornwall explained, was partly due to the need to thoroughly review several applications.
The Minister of Agriculture would have explained at length what is expected of us to do for the farmers, and we have done that. I think they will start paying out the money maybe as soon as this week. And so, again, one may say, why are they taking so long to at least pay that money out? We want to make sure that when we hand out those checks or those funds, it will be going to the right persons.
In an earlier report, Agriculture Minister Lennox Andrews stated that farmers with more than 5 acres would receive 9,000 EC dollars, while those with less than 5 acres would receive EC $4,500. However, Cornwall disclosed that some applicants have submitted multiple requests for the same property, a practice, Cornwall warns, can have legal consequences for those trying to manipulate the system.
I can tell you so far we have seen a situation where, let's say a man and a woman living in the same place, both of them would have probably applied for the same grant that is being offered for the same lands. And to me, we have to make sure that there is no corruption in this thing, there is no duplication, and persons do not use the opportunity because there is a disaster to basically try and fudge the situation. And I think we have to be very careful with that because, again, people always try to take advantage of situations where they think they can take advantage of. And I'm saying that if we find those persons doing that, the law is in our hands to basically deal with those things.
Concerns have also been raised regarding individuals who possess less than an acre of land. However, in response, Cornwall indicated that evidence must be shown that there is active production by the farmer or owners of the property.
But a guy that is planting potatoes or cabbage or lettuce and so on may not need 5 acres of land to do that.
Right.
But he can be considered a farmer. A guy who's doing, let's say, a chicken farm may not need all that land space either, because he might have a small operation in the backyard. I know there are some controversy among the farming community or the persons out there in the community that the method of using acreage to basically determine who gets what may not be the best method used. But for example, if you have to use another method where you visit every farm and do an assessment and say, well, John should get more than Mary, that would have been a much more tardy and lengthy process. And that probably would have breeding to the system more confusion. So the decision by the Ministry of Agriculture after the consultation to come up with an acreage formula for this thing may have been the best thing they could have come up with to make sure that the timely payment can make itself in the sector.
During Friday's press conference by the Ministry of Agriculture, Acting Chief Extension Officer within the Ministry of Agriculture, Lawrence St. Louis, disclosed that since the announcement of government support initiatives, approximately 4,000 farmers have made claims for incentive packages to aid in their recovery. For MTV News, Troy Gill.
Chairman of CARICOM, Grenada's Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, has urged all citizens across the region to remain alert by staying informed through updates from CARFA and local health authorities regarding monkeypox or mpox and its transmission. He made the plea in the wake of the recent declaration by the World Health Organization, WHO, regarding the outbreak of mpox, specifically the more transmissible clade 1B. As of the 14th of August, the outbreak has been classified as a public health emergency of international concern, which necessitates a unified and proactive approach. Prime Minister Mitchell, who was speaking ahead of the 47th Council of Human and Social Development in Guyana, pointed to the importance of heightened vigilance within CARICOM. The Prime Minister said reporting any suspicious cases to local health authorities is a critical step in allowing for further epidemiological investigation. The Prime Minister said the CARICOM Secretariat will work with CARFA to ensure a well-coordinated regional and international response. A Grenville bus operator has raised concerns over the unsightly and unsanitary practice of the dumping of coconut shells by a local coconut vendor near the Grenville bus terminal, prompting calls for immediate action by authorities. Troy Gill journeyed to St. Andrew to get a first-hand look at the extent of the dumping.
On Monday, a bus operator in Grenville raised alarm over the continued illegal dumping of coconut shells in the vicinity of the Grenville bus terminal by a coconut vendor in the town of Grenville. According to the bus operator, who chose to remain anonymous, the vendor has been dumping the shells in a secluded area along the shoreline at the back of the terminal, leaving the beachfront unsightly and unsanitary to both locals and visitors alike.
Since last January, right, I went down to the beach with some white people. I noticed they have some coconut shell there. And the people was doing a little video of the beach and stuff, right? And happened that bunks up this coconut shell, green coconut shell, where normally they drink the jellies and they're dumping. And when the lady see it, she was wondering, what if it's here is a dump? So I said, no, this is not a dump. The husband asked, oh my God, this is a dump. This is not one place, this is another place. And he tell her, well, we have to come out from there, you know. So I said, no, you could take a picture. She said, no, this is our concern because Grenada is a very beautiful beach and we walk down this beach to see this coconut dump here is not nice.
He revealed that multiple complaints have been filed with the Grenville Environmental Health Department regarding the individual who has been warned on several occasions to desist from such practices.
So I left and I went to the Ministry of Health, that's to the market in Grenville, and I spoke to the lady. She said they speak to him many times and they speak to him many times about it. And she said she fed up, so what I could be done? I said, well, the only thing I could be done is to call the media to talk about it. She said, well, go ahead. And if you want any support, then I could come to them again.
The bus operator highlighted that while the shells are washed out to sea during high tide, their accumulation has led to rodent infestation and other vermin in the area.
I asked the Ministry of Health to approach him again because we as the busmen who sitting at the back there, normally we eat at the back there just to take the little sea breeze. And we cannot eat behind there because behind there is very festive with rats. And I went to them again about 15 times. Went to the Ministry of Health and tell them about it. I even tell the police officers about it. And they said they will speak to him, but like nobody done anything because he's still doing the same thing. Up to yesterday, he did the same thing again. We watch him, I took pictures, and he's like nobody concerned. And what he doing, he come in every early morning, like between 4 and 5, and he dump it right there.
He's urging authorities to intensify their efforts to prevent this issue from escalating into a major public health hazard. For MTV News, Troy Gill.
After several days of protests by Grand Lake workers over the dismissal of 2 contract employees, President of the Technical and Allied Workers Union, or TAU, Andre Lewis, provided an update. Lewis reported that after a meeting on Thursday with management and Minister for Labour Claudette Joseph, the minister has decided that the 2 affected workers should be considered permanent under the terms of the collective bargaining agreement. The minister has also made additional recommendations that the union will discuss with the workers on Wednesday.
Well, the minister has made her recommendations or findings, and as much as one wouldn't go into all of the details, the bottom line is that she has accepted and recommended that the workers are permanent and they should be treated as such. The union will meet with is seeking permission to meet with all Grand Lake workers on Wednesday morning to discuss recommendations so that we can respond to the minister.
Following the meeting and the minister's pronouncement, the protest action was halted and workers returned to work on Friday. The minister also confirmed her statement in writing to the union on Monday. That's the first segment of the evening news for the 16th. We'll be back with you right after the break.
The first segment of MTV Evening News was brought to you in association with Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, so no. Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. Yeah, them massive dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10 dollars. Them man make a hard of them man. Me a 38 them. But you man 92. Yeah. Yeah. You the number 1 rum man. That is it. No what? Nice. Yeah. Number 1. Ah, yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Class Code, the number 1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Where are you come out? Where are you from? I was leave free promotion, it is all budget. Somebody send out the warning.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win. Free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max facts. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Carib Breweries, Coop Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenlag Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. Tune in.
Grenada, come get your money! We know it's been a while, and now we're back! Because on Sunday, October 6th, Megaforce Promotion says all roads leads to Monroe Plainfield for the most exciting bingo game ever! Box of money! We're talking 20 bingo games and $100,000 in a box! You decide your winnings! This is gonna be pure fun and excitement! So get your tickets now! $60 for one or $100 for two! Grenada! Get ready for $100,000 in cash as Megaforce Promotion presents Box of Money! Sunday, October 6th at Monroe Plainfield. You just gotta be there!
How you store foods can help give it a longer shelf life. Canned food should be stored according to expiry date. Food that will expire first should be used first. Expired items should not be used. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
Blast Gaming presents its biggest job whatever. Blast Mystery Progressive. I'm so excited. I can't hide it. In your blast up at rising. And I like it. It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up and up and up and up.
Play selected games to win in the Blast Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive jackpot.
It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up. Blast Gaming.
The second segment of the MTV Evening News is brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
Welcome back. In support and awareness of suicide prevention, Grenadian native and TV personality Serrana Mitchell has produced Mass Mental Awareness Show. On Thursday, MTV's Kayla Flavaney interviewed Mitchell, who gave an insight as to her production.
The Mental Awareness Show, or MASS, is a collaboration with Serrana Mitchell and Marsha Beckford, along with friends of persons who are mentally ill. This month's production is being sponsored by the National Lotteries Authority. Mitchell stated that she saw the need to bring awareness on mental health, as well as educating the public on the different mental health issues.
So we at Friends of the Mentally Ill thought it was necessary to get a little louder, about the need to educate people about mental health and to make it an easier conversation to have about how you feel, where you are, how you're dealing with issues. And if you are diagnosed with a mental health condition, it's not a reason to hide or be ashamed, but to stick on a regimen of medication, if it's therapy, and friends and family to help you help yourself so that you can be a very good and resourceful and responsible person in society.
So far, there has been 2 episodes of Mass that has been released. The show launched September 5th and will conclude in December. Sponsor of next month's production will be the Rotary Club of Grenada. Several medical professionals are also on board with the project and will be featured in upcoming episodes. Mitchell is hopeful that the show will spark additional awareness on mental health in the Caribbean.
And we focused on Carriacou, you know, how you doing? And we spoke with the people and we got how they were feeling after weeks after Hurricane Beryl barreled through. And now, you know, Tuesday gone, the 10th, was World Suicide Prevention Day. So our focus on tonight's, well, Thursday night, the 12th episode is on suicide. We have the brother of Asquith Duncan, who died by suicide. His name is Hensley Duncan, talking about his brother who passed away as a result of suicide. So we're talking about that. We also will have an episode 2, which will be next week, and we would have a psychologist on board unpacking some of the myths and other things about suicide. Yes.
She encourages persons who are showing signs of mental health issues to not be afraid to seek assistance.
If you are struggling in whatever reasons or whatever you're going through, you're not alone. There are other people who are going through things just as you, and they may not talk about it. You know, whether it be depression, and depression is a matter of feeling sad over a long period of time. Over a period of time, you're not sleeping well, or you're sleeping too much, you're eating too much, or you're not eating enough. You know, everything has changed about your pattern, your lifestyle. And family members, you know, pay attention to your relatives. It's not a matter to get all scared and worried, you know, but gently start the conversation. Don't blame, don't make the person feel like they're less than, but seek to understand, seek to educate, and you can live your life to the full.
For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
Officials in the Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy have launched a week of activities beginning on Monday as Grenada and the rest of the world commemorate World Ozone Day, celebrating the progress of advancing climate action and the protection of the ozone layer, as we now hear.
This year, World Ozone Day is recognized on Monday, September 16th under the theme Montreal Protocol Advancing Climate Action. National Ozone Officer Leslie Smith, speaking to MTV News on Monday, highlighted the significance of this year's theme.
So September 16th is actually the day when the Montreal Protocol on Substances that Deplete the Ozone Layer was ratified. As a result of that, the United Nations General Assembly dedicated this day as International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer, more affectionately known as World Ozone Day. The theme for this year's celebration is Montreal Protocol Advancing Climate Action. And the theme is a very fitting one because the Montreal Protocol, although it was created as an ozone treaty, but in the process of phasing out all of these ozone-depleting substances, many of them are also potent greenhouse gases. So the Montreal Protocol has been responsible for abating billions of tons of CO2 equivalent of carbon dioxide in the process of phasing out ozone-depleting substances.
He further disclosed that the National Ozone Unit has launched a week of activities, beginning with a scholarship award ceremony at the T.A. Marichaud Community College, or TAMCC. For the first time since the introduction of the scholarship program, all first-year students will be awarded scholarships under the refrigeration and air conditioning program.
So today, September 16th, we have our annual scholarship award ceremony, and this year is very unprecedented. The entire first-year class will receive scholarships, and we have eight second-year students, who would also receive scholarships. So the total is 24. This is the most by far that we are sponsoring under the program. So although government is providing the tuition for these students, we are picking up the slack for the uniforms, for toolkits for them, and in the case of the graduating class this year, for the first time, we're actually going to be paying their graduation fees.
He further highlighted the other activities to be held over the course of the week.
The celebration continues tomorrow with training for customs officers. 19 customs officers will be trained in the monitoring and control of ozone-depleting substances, how to mitigate against illegal trade in these substances, how to identify the refrigerants at the port of entries to ensure that those that we are phasing out are not allowed to come into the country. On Wednesday, we take our training to the general public. We're going to be launching the 7th in a series of trainings for refrigeration and air conditioning technicians, persons who want to get into the field. So it's going to be on evenings from 4:30 to 6:30, twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. And so far, we have 30 persons registered to participate in these evening classes. Finally, on Thursday, we're going to be going to Trouble Bay Resort, where we would have piloted a demonstration project using solar PV air conditioners. The results are now in, so we're going to present the results on the demonstration to Trouble Bay Resort and look at the energy efficiency gains, the savings, and the cost benefits, as well as the environmental benefits of that undertaking.
According to the United Nations Environment Programme, this year's theme underscores the critical role the Montreal Protocol plays in not only restoring the stratospheric ozone layer, but also in mitigating climate change. For MTV News, Troy Gill.
The Grenada Electricity Services, GRENLEC, and its supporting partners are all continuing preparations for the 2024 season with the first debates of the preliminary round guarded for Wednesday the 18th of September. The debates began on Thursday the 5th of September with an orientation session for coaches, and it featured a draw for matchups in the preliminaries. Training workshops for the judges took place during the week of the 9th of September, while preparation for the students got underway much earlier with a debate training camp in March.
Well, my thoughts on this debating training, it was actually very good and helpful. I have learned lots of things, how to do my movement, how to project my voice, how to prepare my speech.
I think I've gained a little more knowledge on debating, and I think it would really help me when it comes to the GRENLEC debates.
20 secondary schools are registered for the 2024 competition. Well, unfortunately, due to the current situation on the Sister Isles, Bishop's College and Hillsborough Secondary School, which participate in the debates every year, are unable to field a team this year. The GRENLEC debates are a truly national project. The collaboration is well supported by educators, public and private sector entities, and professionals who volunteer their time and expertise as resource people and judges alike.
I think it was quite insightful, quite helpful in terms of having me, well, as a new coach, understand the formats and different strategies we could employ in order to help our students have a good quality of debate.
It was a comprehensive session where they touched on almost every area that is needed in terms of the preparation for the debate.
Broadcasts of the 2024 GRENLEC debates, those begin on Saturday the 5th of October on television and the GRENLEC YouTube channel. The MTV Evening News for the 16th of September. Stay with us. Regional highlights are next.
The second segment of MTV Evening News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there. Easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftis, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Petit Matinee Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Where are you come out? Where are you from? How was live free promotion? It is all budget. Somebody send out the warning.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win. Free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Carib Breweries, Coop Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada, come get your money! We know it's been a while, and now we're back! Because on Sunday, October 6th, Megaforce Promotions says all roads leads to Monroe Plainfield for the most exciting bingo game ever! Bucks and money! We're talking 20 bingo games and $100,000 in a box! You decide your winnings! This is gonna be pure fun and excitement! So get your tickets now! $60 for one or $100 for two! Grenada! Get ready for $100,000 in cash as Megaforce Promotion presents Bucks and Money! Sunday, October 6th at Monroe Plainfield. You just gotta be there!
Keep the refrigerator closed when there is a power outage and limit the amount of times you open the refrigerator. This can help to keep the temperature down and keep food safe for a few days. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
Residents of St. Patrick, are you ready to take action in the fight against climate change? The Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, in collaboration with the NAP Global Network and the G-Cruise Project, presents Everyone in Action for Climate Change Adaptation, a series of community meetings on climate change adaptation and resilience. You are invited to come out to the St. Patrick Anglican Primary School on Wednesday, 18th September, starting at 5 p.m. with an exhibition and from 6 p.m. with the official start of the meeting. Transportation will be provided. Let's hear about the changes in your environment and the methods you use to adapt. Let's talk climate change. Let's talk adaptation. Let's talk resilience. See you there.
Blast them in prisons. It's big. It's just whatever. Blast mystery progressive. I'm so excited. I can't hide it. In your blast up and rising. And I like it. It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up
win in the Blast Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive jackpot.
Blast gaming.
Welcome back. Here now is the latest regional roundup.
With the regional roundup, I am Clifton James. Police in St. Vincent and the Grenadines have launched an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of a 10-year-old female student formerly of Glen. Preliminary investigations revealed that around midday on Saturday, police at the Kwaliaku police station received a report by telephone that a family of 4 was discovered in their house in Glen in distress, and one of them appeared to be dead. The police immediately responded to the report and visited the scene. On arrival at the scene, the police discovered 4 females, 1 adult and 3 minors in the house. 3 of them were lying on a bed and 1 on the ground. On closer examination, 3 of them were breathing and the 10-year-old appeared motionless. The district medical officer was informed and later arrived on the scene and pronounced the 10-year-old deceased. The other 3 occupants were taken by police to the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital for medical intervention. A post-mortem examination will be conducted on the deceased to ascertain the cause of death. Over in Trinidad, the decomposing bodies of 2 men were found yesterday afternoon in a mangrove off Pioneer Drive Sea Lots. The discovery was made around 4 p.m. during the search for missing cousins, Raikeel Dukna 18 and Rakeel Cumberbatch 21. The Hunters Search and Rescue Team notified the police and officers attached to the Port of Spain Division, as well as the Homicide Bureau responded. Both bodies were in an advanced state of decomposition. Police have yet to positively identify either of the deceased. Despite the information being circulated on social media, the authorities said they were yet to confirm that the bodies are those of the missing cousins. A post-mortem has been ordered pending identification to determine the official cause of death. Dukna and Cumberbatch, both from Arima, were last seen around 2 a.m. on Saturday. They were reported missing around 8:05 p.m. the same day. Their rental car was found idling in some bushes at 10 a.m. that day along Blanchisseuse Road in Arima. There was no sign of either of them. In Jamaica, controversial dancehall star Adidja Vibes Cartel Palmer sparked a national firestorm after he appeared on stage during the public session of the People's National Party's PNP 86th annual conference at the National Arena on Sunday. Sporting what has now become his traditional orange kerchief covered much of his face, Cartel greeted the massive crowd in the arena with the clenched fist that is used by comrades in their salute. Outside the arena, comrades told the Jamaica Observer that this was a positive signal for the party and would enhance its chances at the polls whenever the next general election is called. A winnings, brethren. That means Mark Golding is going to be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. From the first time I saw Cartel in the orange kerchief, when he was greeted and released from prison, I knew he would be here at the conference, said Everton Thomas from Arnott Gardens in St Andrew. PNP must win. The next step is for Cartel to be a Member of Parliament. Jamaicans would vote for him, said Waterhouse resident Kareem Cobham. You're up to date with the Regional Roundup. I am Clifton James.
You're watching the MTV Evening News. Sporting highlights are next.
If
If you don't add Multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the Multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with Multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add Multi-X to your Playway bets every day. 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA. Make your dreams come true.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
The Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, in collaboration with the NAP Global Network and the GCRUISE Project, presents Everyone in Action for Climate Change Adaptation, a series of community meetings on climate change adaptation and resilience. Here are the dates to remember. Starting at 5 p.m., Monday 9th September, Mount Craven Community Center, St. Patrick. Wednesday 11th September, Granville Secondary School, St. Andrew. Thursday 12th September, St. John Anglican School, Guave for St. John and St. Mark. Monday 16th September, The Canal, St. David. Tuesday 17th September, Boca Secondary School, St. George. And on Friday 20th September at 10 a.m., we'll be in Carriacou at the Mermaid Hotel. Let's talk climate change. Let's talk adaptation. Let's talk resilience. See you there.
Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Fund your summer plans with a new Visa credit card and get 5,000 bonus reward points on approval. Or you can get discounted interest rates with financing of up to $50,000 unsecured. With Co-op Bank, you have a future you can bank on. Apply today. Special terms and conditions apply. Welcome home.
Coming up in sport, another win for Anderson Peters.
The MTV Evening Sports is brought to you in association with Courts, bringing value home.
Special evening to you now, sporting fans. Here are your highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. It was a competitive weekend for the teams playing in the Grenada Football Association Premier League 2024. On Saturday, there were 2 games played. In the first game, Paradise FC defeated Queen's Park Rangers 1-0. The lone goal was scored by Keston Williams. In the first game on Sunday, FC Camahon defeated Shamrock SC by 4-0. In the second game on Sunday, Saab Spartans registered another win to move up the standings following a 3-2 win over Mountridge SC. The third game on Sunday, it was a win for St. John's Sports at home encounter against Hard Rock FC, 5-1. Grenada's javelin thrower Anderson Peter was on song in his respective event as he brought the curtains down on the season in champion fashion on day 2 of the Diamond League finals in Brussels on Saturday in a distance of 87.87 meters in the men's javelin throw. Peters, also a bronze medalist from the Paris Olympics, again demonstrated his rich vein of form with an opening throw of 87.87 meters that was not to be beaten. India's Neeraj Chopra kept things interesting but had to settle for second, while Germany's Julian Weber was third. While Peters logged his victory, it was another positive day overall for Caribbean athletes. Grenada's Kirani James, a former Olympic champion, placed second with a time of 44.63 seconds in the men's 400-meter title at the Diamond League final in Brussels, Belgium. Finishing first is Great Britain's Charlie Dobson, who secured victory with a time of 44.49 seconds, marking the most significant triumph of his career to date, while Zambia's Muzala Samukonga took third in 44.69 seconds. Although James placed 5th in the Olympic final, he bounced back with a second-place result at the Diamond League meeting in Rome and a victory at the Grand Prix Lombardia. This strong finish boosts morale as he sets his sight on the 2025 World Championships in Tokyo. A comfortable 26-run victory by St. Lucia Kings over Antigua and Barbuda Falcons on home turf in Gros Islet saw them keep their 2024 Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League campaign on track, whilst consigning the Falcons to a 6th defeat in 8 appearances in this year's competition. The Falcons won the toss and chose to insert the Kings in St. Lucia, but the home side's top order started confidently with the bat in hand. Johnson Charles hit 5 boundaries for his 25 and Akeem August followed suit with a well-made 35 of 28 deliveries after Captain Faf du Plessis fell to Chris Green for 14 at the end of the 5th over. Green was the pick of the bowlers for the Falcons, the Australian's canny off breaks seeing him snare 4 top-order wickets as the Kings tried to wrestle the initiative and set a commanding target. David Wise belted 4 sixes at the close to see the Kings set 152 for 9 of their 20 overs. And that's it for this evening's sports. I am Troy Gill.
And with the latest sporting highlights there, remember we still have ahead the public forecast information, and then of course a recap of the latest stories when we return.
The MTV Evening Sports was brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
MTV Weather Report comes to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Our future is promising. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Back once again with the nighttime weather forecast and meteorologist Wayne Williams. Good evening to you viewers. Lots of sunny skies in the southern and the northern Caribbean, but the central Caribbean islands saw an increase in cloudiness and some showers there, and that's complement weakening trough line from what was hurricane or tropical storm Gordon that is now classified as a tropical low pressure system. There is a possibility that it could re-intensify, but of course it poses absolutely no threat to Grenada, Carriacou or Petit Martinique. Another tropical wave has left the African coast and is heading westwards into the Atlantic Ocean. Not much activity with that wave at the moment. It is being closely monitored. Some very slight haze. In the next day or two we can see that slight reduction in visibility from the dust. But right now the main feature in our area is this area of cloudiness, showers and thunder showers. Not all of it is associated with Gordon, but it is being influenced by the up-level winds coming out from that depression Gordon. It brought showers and thunder showers to Barbados, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, and we could be seeing a deterioration in our weather as it continues to drift to the south. Enjoy tonight. Those showers are expected to affect us tomorrow, especially in the northern part of the island and also Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Southeasterly winds between 10 and 22 miles per hour, but by afternoon the winds would drift back around to become mostly easterly. Moderate seas, 4 to 5 foot waves. Seas could become choppy to rough again over in the northern parts of the island and especially on the northeast coast. 5:56 is the sunrise, sunset 6:06. The temperature will climb to around 31 but wouldn't feel much hotter, about 35. UV index moderate. Generally fair conditions for Port of Spain, some showers in Bridgetown, fair also in Kingston. Thunderstorms for Miami, lots of clouds in New York, partly cloudy in London. Medium chance of some isolated showers on Wednesday, and variable cloudy conditions are expected to dominate on Thursday and Friday leading into the weekend. But this weekend it's looking like we're going to be seeing generally fair skies. Of course, keeping an eye on the weather to see if those conditions would materialize. But based on current conditions, we expect fair skies for the weekend and leading into the next work week. That is it for Monday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Join me again on Tuesday.
MTV Weather Report was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And now to end the news, a recap of the headlines. A 69-year-old farmer of St. Mark died of an apparent drowning in Duquesne on Sunday. Attempts to manipulate the government's hurricane barrel assistance to farmers are delaying payouts. Grenlec annual debate that begins on Wednesday with the preliminary round. And in sport, it was a competitive weekend indeed for teams playing in the Grenada Football Association's Premier League 2024. We've had details to those and other stories, a look to at the public forecast information. And so now, on behalf of the news and production departments, I'm Tony Julian. We thank you for viewing and wish you a good night.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Insta-Cash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday, there are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Good evening, viewers and listeners. This is the National Lotteries Authority's Daily Pick 3 with Multi-X Evening Draw. It is Monday, September 16th, 2024. I'm your draw hostess, Leslie Ann Johnson. Supervising the draw is Miss Kanife Edwards. She is representing RSO and Company Limited, accountants and advisors. Quick reminder, 4 different bet types in this game from which you can choose their call-in line, mix, pay, and backup. It pays to play Daily Pick 3. Let's see if you are a lucky winner. Good luck to you. I think it's our first number. 0, second number. 3, final number. 5. Alright, so let's recap for your benefit. Our first number is 0 followed by 3. The final number is 5. Alright, now so let's go over now to our multi-X draw. Good luck to you. Multi-X ball is free play. We say congratulations to our 57 winners. From our midday draw, the total payout was $12,770. The play with draw is up next. We'll see you soon.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Hello once again, this is the National Lotteries Authority's Playway with Multi-X Evening Draw. It is Monday, September 16th, 2024. I'm your draw hostess, Leslie Ann Johnson. With me once again is Miss Kanife Edwards, representing RSO and Company Limited, accountants and advisors. In this game, you can bet from $1 up to $10, or you can bet in increments on any number or dream symbol of your choice, and being with a chance to win 24 times the amount you bet. That is $24, of course, for every $1 spent. Value your dreams and win your way with Playway. Let's see if you are a lucky winner. Good luck to you. Okay, check your tickets. Our Playway number for this evening. That number is 14. Once again, our Playway number is 14, and the dream symbol, old woman. Okay, so let's go for now to our multi-X draw. Good luck to you. Alright, our multi-X ball is a 7X. Congratulations to you. If you've won yourself 7 times the amount that you've bet on your winning playway number 14, the dream symbol being Old Woman. And of course, congratulations to our 540 winners from our midday draw. Total payout was $40,608. The Daily Cash Flow is up next. We'll see you soon.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftis, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Petit Matinee Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Welcome back. This is the National Lotteries Authority's Daily Cash for Evening Draw for today, Monday, September 16th, 2024. I'm your draw hostess, Leslie Ann Johnson. With me once again, Ms. Kanife Edwards, representing RSO and Company Limited, accountants and advisors. So in this game, you can choose any number from 0 to 9 in any of the 11 bet types offered. Tickets cost as little as $1. Backup costs $2. More players, bigger prizes. Let's play Daily Cash for. Good luck to you. That's our first number this evening. 1, second number. 0, next number. 3, final number. 6. Let's recap. The first number is 1, followed by 0. The next number 3. The final is 6. If you are a lucky winner this evening, congratulations to you, of course. And to our 12 winners from our midday draw, the total payout was $3,400. Stay with us. The lotto draw comes up shortly. We're playing for $106,000. We'll see you real soon.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you
ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening, viewers and listeners. This is the National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Draw number 3701 for today, Monday, September 16th, 2024. I'm your draw hostess, Leslie Ann Johnson. Supervising the draw this evening is Miss Kanife Edwards, who's representing RSO and Company Limited, accountants and advisors. We're playing for $106,000 tonight, but of course, before we select the 5 winning numbers, we will select your free ticket letter. Free ticket letter is C as in cash. Check to see if it matches that on your ticket. If it does, of course, you can claim your free ticket at your outlet of purchase. So we'll now select tonight's 5 winning numbers for $106,000. Good luck to you. Check the tickets out. First number this evening, 33. The second number. Second number is 15. Tonight's third number, 8. Fourth number, 12. Fifth and final number, 28. Alright, so let's recap. We start with the free ticket letter. That is C, as in cash. Our 5 winning numbers for $106,000 are 33, 33, 15, 15, 8, 08, 12, 12, 28, 28. Congratulations to you, of course, if you are a lucky winner. Continue supporting the National Lotteries Authority. Have a great night.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftis, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Pitimatini Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Catherine Rose Williams, also known as Auntie Rose and Mommy Rose of Paraclete St. Andrew, died on Friday, August 30th, 2024 in Trinidad at the age of 93. Left to cherish her memory are her children, Aussie Francis in the USA, William Francis in England, Kingsley and Michael Shai Francis in Grenada. 14 grandchildren, including Crystal and Christine in Trinidad, Nabika in Canada, Sabrina, Kelsey, Michaela, and Marva in Grenada. 20 great-grands. Numerous nieces and nephews. Many great-grandnieces and nephews. Other relatives and friends including the Francis, Thomas, Cummings, Gibson, Nyack, Forrester, the Gale and the Bellet families of Paraclete, the Peters family of Carrier, the St. Louis and Thomas families of Moya, numerous relatives and friends of Paraclete, Blaise, Lafayette, Monthorn and surrounding villages, and in Trinidad, the USA and Canada. The funeral of the late Catherine Rose Williams, also known as Auntie Rose and Mommy Rose, of Paraclete St. Andrew, will take place on Tuesday, September 17th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Michael and All Angels Anglican Church Paraclete, and interment will be at the Grand Bras Cemetery. Transportation will be provided for persons attending the church service to and from the Grand Bras Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Cadet Emery Noel, also known as Felix, of Grand Anse Housing Scheme St. George, a retired employee of the St. George's University School of Medicine and a past member of IGA Taxi Association, died on Tuesday, 27th August 2024, at the age of 77. He is survived by his wife Irma, 5 children Kim, Rutty, Tracy, Cindy Ann and Jason, siblings Claudette, Roy and Gladys in the USA, Linton in Trinidad, Adrian Gabriel, Lee, Leon, Denise, Claudette, Allison, John, Ashby and Lystra in Grenada, 7 grandchildren Elijah, Leah, Leona, Keziah, Kiyomi, Livia and Gemini, 2 sons-in-law, Dwayne and Eric, many nieces, nephews and cousins too numerous to mention, many other friends and neighbors including Unity Avenue Grand Anse Housing Scheme, the Hankey, Allard and Nicholas families, members of the Church of Christ, Archibald Avenue, the Gabriel and Felix families of Markey, the Felix and Noel families of Cafe and Crowshoe St. Andrew, the Grand Anse Housing Scheme and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Cadet Emery Noel, also known as Felix, of Grand Anse Housing Scheme St. George, will take place on Wednesday, September 18th at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Church of Christ, Archibald Avenue, St. George, and interment will be at the Beaulieu Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Marva Harford of Clogie St. John, who resided at Marquis St. Andrew, former teacher and proprietor, passed away on Thursday, September 5th, 2024, at the age of 64. She was the life partner of Cyril Joseph, mother of Decima Joseph Philip, Professor Lisel Joseph, and Curlin Joseph, grandmother of Leah Philip, mother-in-law of Samuel Philip, sister of 10 including Joseph and Jude Harford in Grenada and Catherine in the USA. Many nieces and nephews in Grenada, the USA and Canada, including Crystal, Jaron, Jaden, Shania and Shona. Many other relatives and friends including Pearl Charles, Wilma Pear, Kamala Edwards, Natasha Harford, Linton Marshall and family, the Carryman family, Carrie Lewis and family, Bernard Joseph and family, Esther Smith and family, the Philip family of Corinth, the pastor and congregation of the Marquis Church of God, past and present staff and students of Holy Cross Roman Catholic School, members of the Retired Teachers Association, and friends and neighbors of Clogie, Marquis, Munich, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Marva Harford of Clogie St. John, who resided at Marquis St. Andrew, will take place on Wednesday, September 18th at 12:30 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Grenville Pentecostal Lighthouse Church, according to Church of God rites, and interment will be at the Grand Bras Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Milton Francis, also known as Breaky, of Coast Guard St. Mark, passed away on Sunday, 25th August 2024, at the age of 69. He was the brother of Edris, Esther, Ed and Everest Noel and Vanessa Barry in the USA, Kenneth, Keith, Kaylon Noel, and Georgina Francis in Trinidad, Carol Noel, Jennifer, Mervyn, Stephen and Catherine Francis in Grenada, and Dessa Barry in Puerto Rico. Many nieces and nephews, including Lystra Penny, Juliet Thomas, Latonia Francis, Nazarene Lampley, Dr. Leslie Ann DuPont, and Derek Barry. Caretakers Alistair Garger Thomas and Tracy Thomas. Other relatives and friends, including the Francis, James, and Barry families of Coast Guard, Diamond, Victoria, Shantimel and Rosehill, the drummers and the boys at Gardier's Shop Coast Guard, and friends and neighbours of Coast Guard and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Milton Francis, also known as Breaky, of Coast Guard St. Mark, will take place on Thursday, 19th September at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Melchizedek Spiritual Baptist Church, Coast Guard St. Mark, and interment will be at the Coast Guard Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Hensley B. Harry, also known as Loy, of Diego P. St. Mark, passed away on Wednesday, 21st August 2024, at the age of 68. He was the father of Terry, Claudine, Floyd and Ronnie in the USA, Delon in Canada, Shalene, Devlin, Rafi and Joel in Grenada, grandfather of Jordell, Derry, Avery, Derwayne, Ronaya, Runil, Lisel, Amara, Yazid, Javon, Dishon, Kyra, Cairo, Yakini and Zara. Close and dear friend of Joycelyn Henry, brother of Lydia Bola, Ina Juracan, Iris and Florette Bihari in Grenada, Joan, Delbert and Joe Louis Bihari in the UK, and Roger Bihari in Trinidad. Father-in-law of 5, brother-in-law of 1, uncle and grand-uncle of many, nephew of Nathaniel Bihari in Trinidad and Evelyn Bihari in Grenada. Many cousins, other relatives and friends, including friends and neighbors of Diego Peace and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Hensley Bihari, also known as Loy, of Diego Peace St. Mark, will take place on Thursday, September 19th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Samaritan Seventh-day Adventist Church, and interment will be at the Marley Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Ryanson Bullen, also known as Henry or Naweb, of Labrie St. Paul St. George, who resided at Westerhall St. David, a former member of the former Grenada Defence Force and male nurse at the General and Mountgay Hospitals, passed away on Thursday, 29th August 2024, at the age of 70. Left to mourn are his children Randy Lewis, Ezra Budd, Beulah, Pearl, Robin and Harold Lewis, Joyce Rambasing, Gloria, Kester and Ronald Lewis, brothers Carlton Bullen, MacDonald Bullen and Frank Moore, sisters Glenna Jeremiah and Althea Henry, many grandchildren including Sherry Lane, Gaylan, Kevin, Theora, Rula, Dawn Marie and Sue Marie Lewis, brother-in-law Oscar Jeremiah, sisters-in-law Glenna Moore, Marilyn and Mary Bullen, nephews Daniel Swan, Stephen, Adrian, Carly and Kendall Cyrus, Absalom Henry, Randall Thomas, Marisha Jeremiah, Henry and Gabriel Moore, and Evelyn Bullen, nieces Marcia and Marcella Jeremiah, Casimir and Monier Bullen. Other relatives and friends including the Right Honourable Deacon Mitchell, Senator Adrian Thomas, Mary Sharp, John Charles, Fiona Klein, Kay John, Oliver Maynard, Mr. Fleming and the boys, Garvin Lett, Cuthbert McMeo, the Lewis family of Westerhall, the Bullen families of St. Paul's and Carriacou, the Henry families of Holderhill, Tempe and Upper Capitol, Nurse Andrew, Nurse Allison and the nursing staff of the Westerhall Medical Station, the Francis family of Westerhall, the principal and teachers of the Westerhall Secondary School, leaders of the St. David's branch of the National Democratic Congress, and the boys by the shop. The funeral of the late Ryanson Bullen, also known as Henry or Naweb, of Labrie St. Paul St. George, who resided at Westerhall St. David, will take place on Thursday, 19th September, with tributes beginning at 1:30 p.m. and service at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Paul's Anglican Church, St. Paul's, and entombment will be at the Mount Airy Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Cuthbert Stephen, also known as Chicken and Esso, of Florida St. John, who resided at Mardi Gras St. George, passed away on Saturday, 24th August 2024, at the age of 56. He was the father of Colin, Karine and Kadisha Mitchell and Rosie Patterson, née Mitchell, grandfather of Carter, Kyrie and Ethan, brother of Wayne Edwards and Jude Lewis in the USA, Trevor, Faye Mandawaya in Africa, and Nicole Stephen, uncle of many including Kevin, Kyle, Shane, Kendall, Wendy, Amanda, Mary, Corinne and Roxanne. Many cousins, other relatives and close friends including the Stephen, Edwards and Lewis families, and friends and neighbors of Florida St. John, Mardi Gras St. George and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Cuthbert Stephen, also known as Chicken and Esso, of Florida St. John, who resided at Mardi Gras St. George, will take place on Thursday, September 19th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church Grove, and entombment will be at the Douglaston Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Angela Laura Durham Blair of Canwan, who resided in Petite Martinique, passed away on Wednesday, 28th August 2024, at the age of 66. The funeral arrangements for the late Angela Laura Durham Blair of Canwan, who resided in Petite Martinique, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Andrew Murrell, also known as Uncle, of Clogier St. John, who resided at Bylands and Marquis St. Andrew, died on Sunday, September 1st, 2024, at the age of 66. The funeral arrangements for the late Andrew Murrell, also known as Uncle, of Clogier St. John, who resided at Bylands and Marquis St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Oliver Isaac Williams, also known as O'Brien, of Lower Manjaloo St. George, passed away on Saturday, 7th September 2024, at the age of 79. The funeral arrangements for the late Oliver Isaac Williams, also known as O'Brien, of Lower Manjaloo St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Sharon Cecilia McQueen, also known as Tai, of Montfendu St. Patrick, passed away on Monday, 9th September 2024, at the age of 68. The funeral arrangements for the late Sharon Cecilia McQueen, also known as Tai, of Montfendu St. Patrick, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Jean St. Bernard of Café St. George died on Tuesday, September 10th, 2024, at the age of 89. The funeral arrangements for the late Jean St. Bernard of Café St. George will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Florina Barry, also known as Miss Dean, of Coast Guard St. Mark, passed away on Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024, at the age of 89. The funeral arrangements for the late Florina Barry, also known as Miss Dean, of Coast Guard St. Mark, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Yvonne Carol Jones of Soubise St. Andrew passed away on Thursday, September 5th, 2024, at the age of 63. The funeral arrangements for the late Yvonne Carol Jones of Soubise St. Andrew will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Joseph Brown, also known as Funky and Rum Truck, of Gulf Course Grandon St. George, passed away on Sunday, September 8th, 2024, at the age of 62. The funeral arrangements for the late Joseph Brown, also known as Funky and Rum Truck, of Gulf Course Grandon St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Anne Bernadette Glean, also known as Suda, of Croshoe St. Andrew, passed away on Thursday, September 5th, 2024, at the age of 79. The funeral arrangements for the late Anne Bernadette Glean, also known as Suda, of Croshoe St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. George Elliott Theodore, also known as Mouth, of Carriacou, who resided at Laurelland St. David, passed away on Sunday, September 1st, 2024, at the age of 88. The funeral arrangements for the late Gregory Elliott Theodore, also known as Mouth, of Carriacou, who resided at Laurelland, St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Veronica Charles, also known as Miss Evil, of Close Rock, Westerhall, St. David, passed away on Wednesday, 28 August 2024, at the age of 63. The funeral arrangements for the late Veronica Charles, also known as Miss Evil, of Close Rock, Westerhall, St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Kellen Murrell, also known as Graspy, of New Hampshire, who resided at Snug Corner, St. George, died on Thursday, September 5, 2024, at the age of 58. The funeral arrangements for the late Kellen Murrell, also known as Graspy, of New Hampshire, who resided at Snug Corner, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Claudette Clark, also known as Margaret, of Grand Mall, St. George, passed away on Monday, 2nd September 2024, at the age of 62. The funeral arrangements for the late Claudette Clark, also known as Margaret, of Grand Mall, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Cossil Anastasia Harford, also known as Mom, of Happy Hill, St. George, who resided at Grand Bras, St. Andrew, passed away on Wednesday, 28 August 2024, at the age of 90. The funeral arrangements for the late Cossil Anastasia Harford, also known as Mom, of Happy Hill, St. George, who resided at Grand Bras, St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Margot Dubois, also known as Pam, of True Blue, St. George, died on August 10, 2024, at the age of 75. The funeral arrangements for the late Margot Dubois, also known as Pam, of True Blue, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Agatha Alexis, also known as Tanker, of Florida Grove, St. John, passed away on Sunday, the 1st of September, at the age of 92. The funeral service for the late Agatha Alexis, also known as Tanker, of Florida Grove, St. John, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
Shaquille Alexander, also known as Shaq, or Frequente St. George, died on Friday, September 13, 2024, at the age of 28. The funeral arrangements for the late Shaquille Alexander, also known as Shaq, or Frequente St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Eilis Winifred Lewis, also known as Teacher Eilis, of Langton Road, Grove, St. John, passed away on Monday, September 9, 2024, at the age of 87. The funeral arrangements for the late Eilis Winifred Lewis, also known as Teacher Eilis of Langton Road, Grove, St. John, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Emery Charles Stewart, also known as Carbon and 1010, of Mount Airy, St. George, a well-known taxi and bus driver, died on Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024, at the age of 80. Left to mourn are his children Chanel and Crixel Stewart, Colin MacDonald and Gary Clark, grandchildren Miles Stewart, Jada Harry, Kyle Lewis, Dallin and Colleen MacDonald, and Irie Rames Clark, sister Thelma Robinson, brother Lawrence Stewart, sisters-in-law Mildred Cruikshank, Jean Peterkin, Amiron William Stewart, Shirley Rames, Anselk Evans, Dorothy Stewart, and Magdalene John, brother-in-law Johnson Akong, many nieces and nephews including Donald, Earl, James, Cuthbert, Avis, Charlene, Annette, Cecil, Curtis, Tessa, Adaha, Anthony, Velma, Janice, Bernard, Gary, and Tonya. Other close family members Jacqueline, Jeffrey, and Justine Bayer, Zinzi and Zayden Robinson, and Joan Charles. His caregiver Bernadette Horsford, godson Kennard Batiste. Many other relatives and close friends including Jefferson Goddard, Thaddeus Charles, Dr. Francis Martin, Claren O'Neill, Tonya Hyacinth, Althea Amede, Sheila Alexander, Edmund Smith, Dr. Francis Alexis, Michael Scott, Leo Austin, Avis Daniel, Allison and Kester Knight, and Danielle Lewis. Many close neighbors including June Alexander and family, Judy Benoit and family, Carla Latouche and family, Pastor Joachim Phillip and family, Steve Shadell and family, the Noel Latouche, Bourne, and Pascal families. Many other family and friends including the Stewart, Scott, Jeremiah, St. Bernard and Jones families of St. Paul's and surrounding areas in the USA, the United Kingdom, Canada, and Trinidad. Members of the Hotel Taxi Association, many bus drivers throughout Grenada, the staff and shareholders of commercial transport enterprise CTEC. The funeral service for the late Emery Charles Stewart, also known as Carbon and 1010, of Mount Airy, St. George, will take place on Tuesday, September 17th at 12 noon. Funeral service will be held at the Our Lady of the Rosary Roxborough Catholic Church, St. Paul's. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thank you for watching.
I am Godwill James, an MD and a member of Gateway Assembly. Medically, death is regarded as an end or a cessation of life.